Hi, I'm going to talk about how the arms should work in the golf swing. This is prompted by a couple of lessons I've had this week where the main issue we've worked on is lack of good forearm rotation on the backswing, and that's caused to slices, lack of power, bad shots. So I thought it may be helpful for other people too. So the way that the arms should work on the backswing is after I've made my takeaway, then as my body keeps turning, my arms should rotate the club up and over my right shoulder. So you can see both arms have rotated here. Okay, now the problem that I see on a fairly regular basis is that as people take the club back, then the arms just start pulling across the body. This is a slight exaggeration here, but you can see then the club starts pointing more over my head, which means that the shaft at that point is a little bit steep. Face can also be open when the arms don't reverse or rotate correctly on the backswing, and you're definitely going to lose some power. So if I get rid of my club for a second here, just let my arms hang straight down from my shoulders. So I'm just going to practice this without a club. So as my body turns, my arms are going to rotate up in front of me. So you can see here that my right elbow is pointing downwards. It isn't this way, it's pointing downwards. This shoulder, right shoulder is turned back out of the way. So I'm going to do my takeaway, and then as I keep turning, my arms are just rotating up in front of me here. Okay, now depending on how much flexibility you have in your shoulders, then that may make it difficult for you to get the correct forearm rotation on the backswing, in which case, bit of stretching, figure out how to get some more mobility in your shoulders. If I put the club in my hands now, I'm taking my posture, going to make sure my takeaway is correct, and I should emphasize that I'm not talking about rotating the forearms on the takeaway, because if I do that, then the club's going to start rolling back behind me, which we don't want. So I'm going to take the club away correctly. Then on this latter part of the backswing, my body is turning, my hands are swinging up and rotating. So I'm supporting the club over my right shoulder. Okay, so as I mentioned before, you can see here that my right elbow is pointing downwards. My left arm is pretty relaxed, and it's almost a good thing to feel that my left elbow is up a little, which kind of does away with that whole misconception that the left arm has to be dead straight. In fact, if you try and keep your left arm too straight, that could be one reason why your arms are swinging across you instead of rotating up in front of you. So I've got my takeaway correct here. As I turn, I'm rotating the club up, which means that I'm going to be able to rotate the club head back down to be square at impact instead of pulling my arms across me and then the arms reverse rotating through impact and give me an open face hit there. So this is something you can practice at home. You don't even need to go to a driving range to work on this. You can just find a space where you can take your posture without a club, let your arms hang down in front of you. Once you've figured out how the arms swing on the takeaway, then on this latter part of the swing, turn with the hips and shoulders and feel your arms rotating up in front of you here. Okay, and from there you're going to be in a good position to rotate them back down in front of you again. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Hope that gets rid of some misconceptions about how the arm should work in the swing. Might give you a little bit more power, should certainly help with your strike. If you need more flexibility in your shoulders, that's something that you can work on too. But that's the way the arm should work in the backswing. Thanks.